Hello everyone, it's Thomas UGB, and today we're looking at this image again because we didn't find enough to talk about with it. No, I'm just kidding. We got more images for Zi-O in the last week and the last magazine scans I talked about in the Talking Jujubee episode, but I didn't talk about those in that video just because it felt like a little off topic, and I kind of wanted to make it something about it in its own video because I kind of have a lot to talk about here. So here's the original image for Zi-O. If you haven't seen this video, you can check it out in the corner over here. But again, we've already talked about this image. There's not much to say more. But that silhouette, we talked about whether or not that would be Zi-O's normal silhouette or like a base form, or this is just a template. You know, we talked a good bit about what this would be. But then we got this image here. Oh, yeah. This image here. Now, basically this image was leaked, or not leaked, this was drawn by somebody and was posted on Special Forums Twitter, and some people have talked about it. Basically, this is saying that Zi-O is going to be, like, time themed. His belt, as you can see, is like an hourglass, so basically it means like he has control over time, and apparently that means his name translated is like Emperor of Time or something like that. And somebody left a comment on the previous Zi-O video about like their theory on all this time stuff. I don't remember their exact name, but you know who you are. That was actually a pretty good theory, and I actually liked it. Basically, it was that Zi-O would travel through time and meet the other riders. And like once I saw this, I was thinking like, whoa, that could be correct, because again, this is like an hourglass kind of shape, hourglass theme. And as you can see, that silhouette on the left definitely matches up with that first look of Zi-O. I mean, like, it's a basic silhouette, but like it definitely matches up. We have the rounded head, rounded shoulder pads, and if you look very, very closely at Zi-O's waist, you can see two little indentation, or two little bumps that definitely look like they could be the bumps that line up with this hourglass. So I was thinking, okay, I guess it's confirmed that he's a little bit of a basic looking rider. But then the magazines came out and we got this. So this is the confirmed silhouette. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is the silhouette for Kamen Rider Zi-O. It was in the Tv-Asahi or whatever that magazine, the company that makes those magazines. This is in the, oh my god. This is a confirmed silhouette of Zi-O. So let's talk about this, I guess. So you can see, I mean, it follows a very basic rider design. At least in the helmet, you can see antenna. So, you know, wow, it's a Kamen Rider with antenna. Mind blow. But you can definitely see there's a lot more kind of shapes and angles on this. There's definitely like some shin guard or shin pads. There's definitely kind of like bulky chest, or not chest armor, shoulder armor. On his, what is that, his right hand, you can definitely see there's some bulky protrusions. Now, some people think that these are like wristwatches, giant watches, to go with the time theme that everyone is believing is now Zi-O's theme. So, yeah, I guess it could be time themed, but that's, here's the thing. This is Zi-O, like, this is a confirmed silhouette of Zi-O. So does that mean this is a template and this is fake? Or does this mean this is a base form of Zi-O that we don't see as much? Kind of like how I believe the first silhouette of X8 in Ghost magazine scans were his base form, but of course they weren't going to show the chibi form because that's like not his base form. Could that be the same thing here? This is like the not base form. This is the base form. Because then if we look at this last image here, this is a shot of Zi-O in front of all the past riders, and what I mean, one, you can see the antenna again showing this is his silhouette, but two, you can see that they all have their air dates below them. So 2000, 2001, 2002, all the way to 2017, and you can see for Zi-O it's 2018. But the interesting thing here is that they're all like watch numbers. Like like a digital clock or a digital watch. It's that kind of like style of numbers. So I like, and they have the same thing here. As you can see, I pointed this out as well, and other people have pointed this out on this silhouette. You can see in front of Zi-O is like a number 2 in that same style. So I think with all this we have, we're left, here's what I'm calling now. Zi-O will have a base form that's very simple, not very like complex. It's just very simple. And even on this image, you can see on the right, he gets more armor. So I assume that Zi-O is going to be very simple, not very complex at first. But of course, like X8 moving into from the chibi form to the larger form, or Kabuto's cast off forms, I assume that Zi-O will later get, or not even later, in like his debut episode, he'll have an actual base form that is, you know, the more complex kind of form. And I assume that he's gonna have a time theme, because I mean, like, this is probably gonna be an anniversary season, or else I don't think they would advertise all the Kamen Riders on the same page, unless they've done that before. I can't exactly remember, but I assume that Zi-O is gonna be the anniversary season for the Heisei era, and he's gonna be time themed, and maybe have something to like do with like traversing the different times of Kamen Rider, something like that. But that's pretty much what I think of Zi-O. That's all the new images about Zi-O. If like anything big drops, I'll hopefully do a video on it, but again, I'll be on vacation very soon, so I maybe won't be able to do anything. But if it's something like big, like the magazine scans are dropped, I'll try to film something like on my phone. So yeah, but that's about it for Zi-O. Let me know what you think of all these new scans. What are your theories? What do you think Zi-O will be about? Do you agree with me? I'd love to hear your ideas. And if you're new here, please consider hitting that big fat subscribe button for more Kamen Rider videos, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching.